choose the correct answer below. So we have some equations of different hyperbolas and a picture of a hyperbola we want to match. Before we get to this problem, let's take a look at the template for the equations of hyperbolas. We're going to focus on two orientations. One has a transverse axis that's vertical, and one has a transverse axis that's horizontal. So taking a closer look, we have H and K. H and K are the center of the hyperbola. And we have A squared and B squared. A squared, well, A is the distance between the center and the vertex. Over here we have a C. C is the distance between the center and the focus. And then the value of B sort of defines where your asymptotes are for the hyperbola. So in these two equations, the only major difference is that we have a positive term and a negative term. The first equation has the x term being positive and the y term being negative. And the second one has the y term being positive and the x term being negative. So that's what determines whether you have a vertical or horizontal orientation. So when your x term is positive, you have a horizontal orientation. So the horizontal orientation will have a center and distance of A away from that center, you have your vertices. A distance of C away from that center, you have your foci. And then your B value will tell you how wide to draw these here, because these are going to approach your asymptotes. So you have some asymptotes that go along like this, and how wide those asymptotes are determined by B. For the vertical orientation, you're going to have your center. A distance away from that center, you have your vertices. C distance away from that center, you have your foci. You have your B value, which will help you determine the slope of your asymptotes. And then you're able to draw your hyperbola based on those asymptotes. So for this example, I'm taking a look at the picture, and you can see that we have vertices at 0, 4, and 0, negative 4, meaning the center of this hyperbola will be at 0, 0. That's also going to help us find the value of A to be 4. I can also see that this has a vertical orientation, and I can eliminate these two choices based on that orientation. Having a vertical orientation is having that y term being positive. And then A is going to be determined by the denominator under that y term. So our answer for this one will be y squared over 16 minus x squared equals 1. And that's because our value of A was 4, and that 4 squared is 16 under that denominator. Thank you for checking out my videos. Have a great day.